Welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be delivering cows using a livestock trailer in APM. So if you guys are excited, make sure to subscribe to the secret channel. And enough of the yap, let's begin. What everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be delivering cows. Yep, we're going to be delivering cows today. This is going to be my first time ever delivering any sort of animals besides my siblings, but we're going to be taking I'm not sure, I think we're going to be taking the TRX. We've got quite the trucks today, but if you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe, and let's get into it. So we're gonna hop in the TRX like I said, and let me turn on this bad boy because we're gonna get out of here. But before we do leave, let me just close my garage door. So let me close this one, there we go, and then let me close this one as well. Nice. And by the way, I ended up reviewing this truck and putting it to the test because we did deliver farming equipment in my last video. So if you guys are curious, it should be linked at the end of the video. But enough of the yap, let's make our way to the trailer store because we gotta go pick up a semi and then pick up the trailer where we're gonna have to put all the freaking cows inside of it. So we don't have too much time. It is, what time is it? Oh my goodness, it's already 9 a.m. and the crazy part is that I woke up at 7 a.m. so it's already been 2 hours, so the sun is going pretty fast. So let's make our way to the trailer store so we can get the semi. So that is going to be the first task for today, but let's make a left turn right here, just like so, and then we're gonna make a right turn on this little road right here. I'm not a fan of this road, it's super hard to turn right here. Anyways, this is not much trouble for the TRX because this thing is a complete beast. Oh yeah, you guys didn't see that. This thing is a complete beast, but we're gonna go through the back of the car wash, get a free car wash. Ooh, and then the semi should be right here. Oh my goodness, this semi looks really nice. All right, hold on, let me actually park my truck right around here. I'm gonna park it right up front. So let me do this. We're gonna throw this thing into park just like so and turn off the engine. All right, nice. So we got the thing parked out. Look at this, dude, this is looking so nice, you guys. And we're gonna go and hop into the semi. Yo, this thing really has a phenomenal decal. Wait a minute, does this have a bed? Oh my goodness, this thing has a bed. Yo, this is freaking sick. Wait, is there lights I can turn on? Let me see. I want to see if there's lights. Enter, and then let's see, cabin lights on. See if they turned on. Oh my goodness, they actually turned on. Yo, that is sick. Oh my goodness, I keep sitting down. All right, let me turn on this bad boy. Let me turn on the beacons and turn the cabin lights right back off because we're not gonna need them right now. So let's get out of here. We're gonna make our way to the gas station, which is gonna be located all the way right here because this is where the trailer is going to be located. And then we're gonna make our way so we can pick up the cows. The first farm is gonna be located right down there. We're gonna pick them up over there and then transport them to a farm, I think located right down here. So it's not too much of a far distance, but that does not mean we should be taking our time because the sun, look at that, it's already 10 a.m. Yo, the sun is going up so fast. And by the way, you guys, I do have a Discord server, so if you guys want to join, make sure you guys click the link in my YouTube bio. But anyways, we are here at the gas station. Let's see where the trailer is going to be. Let me carefully pull into here as I put my blinkers, and oh, I almost crashed into that thing. And oh my goodness, you guys, we have the trailer right here. So let me get this thing quickly connected so we can make our way to the first farm and start picking up these cows. So let me see, is this thing connected? All right, nice. Kind of want to move this a little bit forward. Nice. And now we can start making our way to the farm. I hope you guys are excited to see these cows. I'm not sure how many we're gonna be able to fit into this huge trailer because this thing is fairly big, but keep in mind cows are pretty big as well. But let's make a turn right here. I kind of had to go around that whole thing, but now we can start pulling out of here. So this is gonna be a big turn. Do not hit the stop sign. All right, nice, we did not hit the stop sign. All right, let's go back into our lane before any cars come and we end up colliding with them, which is not gonna be a good thing. But I think, oh, never mind, I was gonna try to make a right turn onto that dirt road, but this thing was not gonna be able to stop in time. So we're gonna have to catch our next turn, which should be right here. It should be like a little dirt road as well. Oh wait a minute, I see it. It's right here. This one. Oh, brake. Oh my goodness, I almost missed it. All right, let me turn on my blinkers and let's carefully turn onto the dirt road, just like so. Careful, and okay, nice. That was actually a nice and solid turn because it was a really small turn that I had to make, but we managed to do that. And now the farm should be right up ahead. We got to keep our eyes peeled, make sure we do not miss it. Where is the farm? Oh, it's right here. Yeah, I almost ended up missing it. All right, so let me open up my map just to make sure this is the correct farm. And yeah, this is going to be the correct farm. So let's start pulling into the dirt road and look at that, where we see our first cow. And wow, there is a lot of cows over here. That is very crazy. Oh, look at this cow. Is he drinking water? What is he drinking? Wait, do cows drink milk? Anyways, all right, so I guess we're gonna be pulling into this right here, this little gate. So let me open this up, 1 and 2. All right, and we're gonna back into that so we can get all of those cows loaded up on the back of our gigantic trailer. So let me quickly hop back in and let me turn this thing around so we can slowly and carefully back into the entrance of the pen. I'm not sure if that's what it's called. All right, so I think we are now straightened enough, so which means we can start turning. And oh, that's too much of a turn. All right, let me try this again. Did not go how I expected it to go. And no, we almost got it. We're so close. Third time should be the charm. And look at that, we got it. Yeah, we are pretty much in. I think I'm gonna park it right here, honestly. Yeah, let me park this thing right here. I'm not sure if I turned off the engine. I think I did, but I don't want the cows to escape right here, so we're gonna close this right here, just like so. And okay, so I don't think the cow's gonna be able to fit through. Do I fit through? Oh yeah, I do. All right, let me go back. Let's open up the doors, and this is where all the cows are gonna go in here. So let me get them all loaded up. This is gonna probably take forever. Wait a minute, are these cows? I don't think these are cows. These gotta be bulls. I think they are bulls because they have horns. Or do cows have horns? I'm not sure, bro. Let's quickly load them up. So with a little transition, we're gonna have our trailer fully loaded up with cows in 3, 2, and 1. Alrighty, everyone, we should have our trailer fully loaded with cows. And oh my goodness, you guys, look at all of this. There is a lot of cows. Excuse me, look at this. Oh my goodness, this thing is gonna be so heavy. I wonder if my semi is gonna have enough power. And apparently there's another level down here. Oh dude, there is so many levels. Holy moly guacamole. This is gonna be a good amount of cows being delivered. So let me close up the door. I want to make sure they do not escape. Let's close up the fence. It's just like so. And once we do get out of here, that should fully close. So I'm gonna hop back in the semi, and I don't know if I can make it up here since we have a lot of cows loaded up on the back of the trailer. Hopefully this is going to be enough to get up here. My semi is kind of not doing the best right now. And awesome, look at that, we managed to go uphill. Dude, this semi is a complete beast. I wonder what kind of engine this thing has, because not only did it manage to go uphill, but we got a trailer loaded up in the back filled with cows. But I think we're gonna go straight and make a right turn on the dirt road up ahead. Obviously not this one, because I think this is someone's property. This actually used to be my old house. We gotta make a turn right here, just like so. And let me actually check the time, because I don't know what time it is, and it's about to be 12 p.m. Oh my goodness, you guys, we have about 2 hours to finish this job. I think we should be able to finish actually within like the next hour. So we're gonna try to continue to do this pretty fast. But we have a stop sign right here. We're gonna make a right turn just like so, and we're gonna try not to hit the stop sign again, because I do not want the city to sue me or fine me. So that is not gonna be good. But once we cross this bridge right here, we should see the property right up ahead. So this is gonna be the property we're gonna be delivering all the cows to. So I hope the farmer is here so he can see his new delivery. So let's pull into his driveway just like so. And I actually don't know where is the cows? Where do I load them? Oh, right here. Oh my goodness. All right, so this is where we're gonna be delivering all the cows. So it looks like he already has a good amount of cows, but I guess he wants some more. So let's open up the fence. And oh my goodness, you guys, look at this. I'm gonna have to turn that around and back into that little gate right here. This is gonna be quite a job. So if you guys are still watching, make sure to like and subscribe, because this is gonna be some heavy work that I'm gonna do for you guys. So let me hop in right here, and let's get this bad boy turned around. I'm gonna try to turn around right here. Oh no, I think I'm gonna have to go all the way around. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to go all the way around. I'm gonna turn right here, and then we're gonna turn right here, and then we're gonna be able to finally start backing up. So I think that should be good. And now let's start slowly backing this semi. I think I have to turn on my emergency light on. Okay, we're doing well, and boom, look at that. We actually did it on the first try, you guys. What did I say, you guys? I am the GOAT. I am the best. But let's open up the door right here like so, and we're gonna get all of these cows from the trailer loaded up with I guess their family, right, Mr. Cow? Mo. What is wrong with me? All right, so let's get all of these cows out of here. So come on, cows, get out of here. Oh my goodness, that scared me. I was like a spider, but it's part of the tree. But let's get out of here, and boom, we have all the cows loaded up next to their family. All right, so I hope you guys have a good summer. You guys are gonna cook well. Anyways, let me close this just like so, and let's start making our way out of here. So I'm gonna pull this thing out of here. Oh my goodness, look at my wheels. That does not look safe. So I'm gonna pull this a little bit forward, because I gotta close the gate. Gotta make sure these cows do not go anywhere. So let me go back. Let me close the fence. All right, let's start making our way back to the gas station so we can get this trailer delivered delivered back where we got it from. So let's get out of here. I'm gonna make a left turn onto this road, and thankfully the gas station is not too far. It is right up here. Let me pull into the gas station, and then we're gonna get this thing parked right where we found it. And let me also turn off my beacons just like so. All right, I think that should be good right there. Let me park this thing, disconnect it just like so. And wait, where did I get the semi? Oh, we got it at the trailer store. All right, so let's make our way to the trailer store so we could get the semi dropped off and we can pick up our TRX, because in last video I ended up leaving my TRX at the mechanic shop, so that was kind of a headache. So let's go and get it right now. Alrighty everyone, we have the store right here. I'm gonna go and pick up my TRX, so I'm gonna leave this thing. Where should I park this thing? I think I'm gonna park it right here. Alright, let me park this thing right around here just like so, and I'm gonna hop in the TRX so we can start making our way back home. So with the power of editing in 3, 2, and 1. Alrighty everyone, we are now back home. Look at this, home sweet home. How much did I miss my sweet home? Look at that, and it's almost time when the sun starts to set, which is about what, 6 p.m. But we are now back home. We had a very long day and a successful day of delivering cows. So if you guys did enjoy, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on to the next one. Peace. What's up everyone, welcome back to another APM video. As you guys can see, look at the beautiful sunrise. Oh my goodness, it's so gorgeous today. But today, if you guys take a look, we have our Corvette. No, actually, you know what, this is a Mustang. Whoops, this is a beautiful Mustang. We got this in the color of grass green. Get it? Because this is grass, it's green, and the car is green. Anyways, today we're gonna be buying a bunch of cones and building our own racetrack in today's video. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe, and let's get into the video. So we're gonna come back for the Mustang. For now, we're gonna go and hop into the, let's hop in the TRX. I think it's been a while since we've driven the TRX, so let's drive this and make our way towards the Plain Tool store and pick up all of these cones that we are going to need. And now the goal is going to be to finish this by the afternoon, around 5 to 6 p.m. because by that time I definitely want to start testing out the track, because once it gets really dark, it's going to be really hard to drive this Mustang through the track, and I don't want to be doing that. I want you guys to see the whole thing. But yeah, we're about to spend about half to $1,000 on just buying a bunch of orange cones. We're going to buy the small ones and we're going to buy the big ones as well. This is also going to be my first time building a track for cars in APM, because I one time did build a track, but it was for like I think it was for ATVs, and it was in the mud. It was completely different. Anyways, let me park this thing right here and let's go inside and let's see. All right, I think we're gonna grab a bunch of these cones just like so, and I'm gonna throw them in the trunk. So let me throw them in the trunk. Let me open up the tailgate, and then let's put the cones. Oh my goodness, this is a lot of cones, dude. All right, so it looks like my bed is getting full with cones. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be so insane. Look at this, we have a lot of cones already, and we're not even halfway done. All right, so we've got the first round of cones loaded up on the TRX, so let's go and buy some more. So let's grab this one, and then we're gonna grab some of the big cones. Alrighty, I just threw some more cones in the back of the TRX, so let's go inside and pick up probably like 20 more. So this is gonna be our second to last trip, and then we're gonna be able to start building this racetrack. So I'm gonna quickly load up the TRX with all of these cones, and I'll be right back. Alrighty everyone, we have the TRX fully loaded with the cones, so I think now it's time to start building this racetrack. And I think we're gonna build the racetrack right at the trailer store right here, because it's the biggest empty space that we could use. Actually, is this bigger? You know what, this actually might be bigger than this. Alright, you know what, we're gonna go to the implement store. So let's hop in the TRX. I'm really hoping this track looks nice. If not, then I'm gonna be really sad. But let's get this TRX backed up. We're gonna park it right up front, and let's open up the tailgate and let's start unloading all of these cones so we can start placing them and building the racetrack. Dude, I am so excited. All right, let's kick up the tailgate and let's see, where should we start? I don't know how to do this. I'm gonna have to spread out these cones a lot because we don't have that many. So I think we can start spreading them out like this. We can place some like this. Oh my goodness, we're gonna need a lot of cones like this. Then we're gonna have some space. We're gonna place one right there. Boom. Oh my goodness, this is actually looking really good, and I haven't placed that many cones. Look at this. Pretend I'm a car, you guys. Let's continue placing our cones. I'm gonna place another one, I think right here. Is this a good spot? I think this is a good spot. And then I'm gonna place more right here. All right, and how do I do this? Oh, you know what, let me do this side right here. 1 and 2, and then oh, I forgot, I need to place them right here. You know what, what? I think I'm going to move these towards the middle. All right, so let me move these towards the middle right here. Boop and boop. All right, look at this, dude. The racetrack is looking pretty nice. Keep in mind, we're still going to add more cones to make it a little bit more defined. Now, we're going to place these cones right here, just like so. And let's see, how are we doing? Oh, I think I got to fix these cones. It looks good. So we're going to add our last two cones right here, just like so. And it looks like we still have more cones. So I think I'm going to place some right kind of at the corner of the track. Look at that. That looks pretty solid. And then I'm going to add some more cones on this side as well. So let's place one right here, right here. Nice. Look at that. This one is actually a little bit too far away. I'm going to get it a little bit closer. And then this one is also a little bit too far away. So let's place this one right here. And look at that. So we have the foundation down. So I think we can now start putting on the smaller cones. So I'm going to place them like all around. So in between these big cones. And now I'm just going to repeat the process and go all the way around. Oh, this is looking really nice. I'm so excited to test this out. All right. Now we just need this side right in the middle. This is awesome. And then one right here. Awesome. This actually looks really good. You know what? Let me add another one in the middle. Or you know what? I could do this. Hold on. I have an idea. I can put one right here and then one on the other side. Boom. Look at that. And then I can do the same thing on this side. Awesome. Look at that. I put one on each end. I'm going to see if I have enough and I'm going to put them on the edges. Okay. Looks like I have a little bit more. Wait, hold on. I'm going to fix this cone a little bit too far away. We might actually have enough cones for this. Oh my goodness. Look at this track. This track looks insane. And then I think this is going to be my last one. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Look at this. We are now done with the first racetrack built in APM. Now it's time to go and head over to our house, pick up the Mustang and test this out. Looks like we have another 2 hours of daylight time, which is really good because we are on time, which is really good because we're doing really great on time. So we're going to head to the trailer store and pick up this. Where is this? It's kind of like, oh, it's at my buddy's house. I completely forgot. But pretty much we're going to pick up a trailer at my buddy's house so we can throw in the Mustang. But thankfully my buddy's house is literally right here. Let me turn on my blinkers and let's start pulling in. And let's see, where is the trailer? I don't see the trailer at all. Is it right here? Oh my goodness. I think he might have forgot to leave it out. And oh my goodness, it's actually right here. I am so blind, you guys. It kind of matches with this huge garage thing. But let me back up my TRX, get it connected, and let's make our way back home so we can load up that beautiful grass green Mustang. All right, we're about to make it home sweet home. Oh my goodness, we are now back home and I'm gonna park up the TRX right here and we're gonna get into the Mustang. And I forgot to turn off the emergency lights off. Hopefully my battery still works. Hold on, this thing was in neutral. Oh, there you go. Now it's working. All right, so I'm gonna turn off park mode and we're gonna load her up in the rear. Let me turn around right here. And then we also need to open up the trailer so we can load up the Mustang. So let's open this up. Ooh, nice. Look at this. It's pretty spacious. Let me just turn on the lights so we can see. And now we can hop in and finally load her up. So let me carefully do this. And I think this is going to be a nice parking spot. So let me load up the ramp and I got to turn off the lights. I had to make sure that wasn't going to hit the rear. Oh, look at this. I did a really good job. Yo, that is sick. So let's turn off the light and we can now make our way towards the track and test it out. So let's turn around and make our way back to the implement store. Alrighty, we are now back on the main road. So let's make a left turn and then we're going to be able to turn into this road right here and make our way towards the main part of town. And now let's see, where is the implement store? I think I can take this back road right here through the back of the mechanic shop. And then as you guys can see, the implement store is right here, which means we can start pulling in. Oh my goodness, dude, I am so excited. All right, I had to turn around because I want to unload the Mustang from this angle. Let me hop out. I think, wait, did I turn off my TRX? I think I did. And let's start unloading this bad boy. So let's open this up. Let's give it some fresh air. And also, I gotta turn on the lights. Hold on, let me quickly walk in and turn on the lights. Ooh, yes, it's starting to look really good. All right, let me hop in the Mustang. Oh, this is so tight. And let's unload her. All right, so this is gonna be the first test of the racetrack with this beast right here. So in 3, 2, and 1, let's go. Let's go through the little track. And oh, I hit the cone already. I'm embarrassed. All right, careful. How fast can I actually go? And oh, speed up. Hold on, I think I need to have 2 hands on the wheel. All right, speed up and then brake. Oh, I hit the cone again. I made the track so tight. Oh my goodness, it feels like I'm driving on the back road. And oh, I gotta watch out for that cone. And I crashed again. All right, hold on. Let me breathe in. And 3, 2, and 1. All right, this is gonna be a record breaker. Turn right here, and then we gotta brake like that. Turn hard. Oh, I hit the cone and I messed up again. Oh my goodness, you guys, I messed up the track track. I wonder how the Corvette would perform on this track. You know what? I think we can test out the Corvette. Let me use my magic powers and spawn a Corvette in 3, 2, and 1. And boom, look at that. We have the Batman car ready to test out. So let me hop in and we're going to give it a little test. Maybe this one is going to perform much better than a Mustang, but let's find out. Let's give it a little test. And oh, whoa, this thing is fast. Look at the acceleration. And oh my goodness, dude, this thing handles really good as well. Look at this. That's really good. Oh, that was a really nice turn. And let me get out. Oh, yo, this thing performs really good. I'm actually surprised because this isn't built for the track. If we take a look at the Mustang, this thing is fully gutted out and it has a roll cage. It's got racing seats. It's got all of it and it performs so much worse. But hey, it does look pretty cool as well. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on to the next one. Peace. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. And as you guys can see, we have an ATV because we're going to be taking this to a brand new camping trip. It's going to be one of the biggest camping trips that I'm going to be doing because the last one I did was over 1 month ago. So this is going to be the updated version and they've been adding so many things. So I think it's time to make a new camping video. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe, and let's begin with the video. So let me get in my TRX. Actually, you know what? I don't think we can take the TRX. We're going to be pulling 2 trailers. So I think we got to get in the GMC Denali. So we're going to be taking the GMC Denali Ultimate and we're going to be taking it to the trailer store because we got to go pick up the camper and we got to go pick up a trailer so we can throw in the ATV. And on top of that, you guys won't be able to believe this, but we're going to go through the Plain Tool store and wait a minute, I just used the wrong blinker. Oh my goodness, I'm so clumsy. And we're going to be grabbing the brand new tent, campers, and so many of the things because we're also going to be building our own campsite. By the way, we got to make sure we do this before the sun sets because by that time I want to set up everything because from all the things I told you guys, we have a lot of things to do. So let's make a left turn right here and let's continue driving towards the city. We're going to go and hit the Plain Tool store first. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's hit the Plain Tool store first and then go to the trailer store and pick up those things that we need so we can throw in that ATVs. As you guys can see, we are in the main city. Let's go. Let's put on our blinkers and let's pull in. Let me turn on my blinker once again and let's park our vehicle right here. I should have parked in the handicap. Anyways, let's go inside and oh my goodness, every time when I walk inside it smells so good. But anyways, let's start on this side right here. Let's grab our marshmallows. We're gonna need some marshmallows. Then we're gonna grab the American flag. And once we got that, let's walk over here and oh, I almost forgot to grab the lamps. So let me grab a lamp. Let me grab a chair and then let's see, is that it for this side? I think that is gonna be it for this side. What about here? Oh, we can grab a light generator. All right, you know what? I'm gonna grab 2 of these and let me grab 1 more. Alrighty, since we've got the lamp, we're gonna walk towards the end and okay, so you know what? We do not need any cones, but we do need a tent just in case it gets really cold. Anyways, let's grab a bench. We're gonna grab one of these benches or picnic tables. I'm not sure what you guys call this, a picnic table or a bench. Potato. I think it's the same thing. Let me grab some wood for the campfire and then I'm just gonna look around these aisles just to make sure we are not missing anything and it looks like we are good. Oh no, oh my goodness, I almost forgot a sleeping bag. I am so clumsy. All right, so let me grab a sleeping bag and then we can now finally walk outside. Oh wait, hold up, I forgot to pay. Whoops. Here you go. It was kind of expensive. I just paid like $300. Anyways, let me get inside the Denali and let me make sure the road is clear and let's head towards the trailer store and let's get these trailers picked up and these campers and oh my goodness, we gotta pick all of this up. Oh no. All right, so let's connect the camper first just like so and then hold on, why is this thing having trouble? What the heck? For some reason this thing is having trouble moving. All right, let me disconnect this. I'm gonna try to reconnect it once again. Maybe I gotta do it slower. All right. Oh no, this thing is not working. What the heck? Look at this, the wheels are stuck. You know what? I think I'm gonna order a brand new camper. So let's go inside the store. Let me open up the doors and we're gonna go and order another camper because that one is not working. Yo, I need a refund. Another one has arrived. All right, thanks. So it looks like another order has been placed for the camper because this one is not working. So let's see if it's there and oh my goodness, it is right there. It looks exactly the same. Hopefully this one works, but let me hop in and let's grab this brand new one and get it connected and nice, it is now working. Let's go. All right, so let me carefully back up and a little bit closer. I'm gonna try to do this on the first try. Let's see if I am actually the GOAT and it looks like I am the GOAT at this game. We can now now start making our way back home so we can grab the ATV and then make our way towards the campsite. And I think this is going to be the first time I camped at this campsite. I hope you guys are excited. Let's start slowing down because we got to make a right turn right here. So let me turn on those blinkers and make a super wide turn just like so. Oh my goodness, that was actually one of my best turns. But let's pull in. This is going to be my driveway right here, and then my ATV should be parked right here. So let me park up my truck right here. Let me turn on the emergency lights and let's get into the ATV so we can load her up. Let me just change the drivetrain, and oh yeah, this thing rips. Oh my goodness, this thing is a monster. All right, so let's open up this trailer just like so and let's load her up. Let me carefully do this. And the reason I picked up this trailer is because this thing is enclosed, so it's not open like the other ones, because this ATV is very expensive. So let me close it up. I think that thing is all the way strapped up. Wait, is it strapped up? I did not check. Hold on, let me just make sure this thing is strapped up. And all right, this side is good, this side is good. Yeah, all of the sides look really good. So let me turn off the light, and I think we are now ready to head over to the campsite, which is kind of not too far away. It's like down there. So let me hop in the GMC, and now I gotta make a gigantic U-turn right here. Oh my goodness, this is a mess. And just like that, we managed to make a U-turn. I don't know how I did it. And then let's make a left turn right here. Okay, not bad. Dude, we have a huge train of trailers being carried by this beast, which is one of the reasons why I don't want to sell this GMC, which I'm kind of thinking of. Alrighty, we just need to cross this bridge and we should be pretty much there. It's a very short distance. I'm not sure if you guys can see the little path, but this is the one that we gotta be taking. So let's go on here and then make a left turn. Oh my goodness, this thing is so heavy. I don't know how I'm able to pull this thing. I'm literally grinding my first gear, but it looks like everything is still connected. And I'm gonna put the first camper right here. So let me get close. I want to place it right here. I think this is a nice spot. Is this a nice spot? Let me just put the jacks from the rear. Let me put these down like so, and then let me put these on the front. Let's see how this thing looks. All right, it's not too bad. It's not too shabby. And I think I'm gonna reverse this trailer right here in between the tree. All right, that thing is looking a little bit crooked. I'm gonna ignore that. I'm gonna back up because we're gonna try to get this trailer right here connected with the Denali. So let's remove this, and then I'm gonna try to connect it. Alrighty, everyone, after a while I was able to connect this. All I have to do is go around the tree and disconnect it. Actually, you know what, I have to reverse because that's gonna look way cooler. All right, so I managed to turn around and now we can start backing this thing up. Oh, this is gonna take forever. Back it up, and I think that it's gonna be good right there. Hold on, let me just disconnect. Well, actually, before I disconnect this, I want to see if this actually looks good or not. So let me open up the ramps, and oh yeah, that looks pretty solid. So I think now is time to officially disconnect this, and I'm gonna move my truck out of the way. Where should we park the truck? Actually, should we park the truck right here? Or wait a minute, I have an idea. I can park it right here to the side. Yes. All right, I think that looks very nice. So let me open up the tarp just like so, and oh my goodness, we have quite the setup going on. Let's put a bench right here. Is this a good spot? It looks kind of crooked. You know what, let's put the bench right here. Yes, that's a better spot. Wait a minute, what time is it? Oh my goodness, we have an hour of daylight. So let's see. Oh, we should put the American flag right around, oh, right here. I think this is a nice spot right here. I think it looks pretty sick. We should put our tent like right here. Our campfire, I think it should go like, I actually don't know, maybe right here. Or you know what, I think I'm gonna have to move my tent a little bit more back. All right, tent has been placed. We're gonna put the lantern right on our bench. Our campfire, we just gotta be really careful. And then where should we put our lights? I don't know where to put the lights. Oh, we should put them right behind the tree. All right, so I'm gonna put one light tower right here, and then I'm gonna place another light tower I think right here. Let me just turn this thing, face it this direction, and boom. Now we're gonna deploy them. Let me deploy this one as well, and then I'm gonna tilt this a little bit just like so. And I don't know if this one needs tilting as well. Yeah, this one needs to be tilted a little bit down. Yes, like that. We are almost done. Let's throw down our sleeping bag inside of our tent. Boom. And let's see, what are we missing? Okay, so we have a marshmallow right here, and then we have our chairs. So let's throw down our chairs right here. This should be a good spot. Look at that. Now we just gotta set up the camper. I forgot about the camper. Let me go inside, pull out all the pop outs, and wait a minute, is this gonna hit my trailer? Oh no, we are Gucci. Throw up my OLED 4K TV, and then the lights. Ooh, fancy schmancy. And look at that, we have almost everything set up now. I'm gonna pull out the ATV a little bit. So let me squeeze in. I'm gonna try to get in, and boom, we have an ATV right here. And now I'm gonna open this just like so, and let me park this thing. Look at that. I think we should take a little picture. I think we still have enough daylight time, like 30 minutes to go on a small ATV run, which is, I think you gotta go and start from this side. So let's go on a little ATV run and let's have some fun. So this is gonna be my first time going on this trail with the ATV, I believe, but I don't think the ATV should have any trouble going and taking this trail because, dude, it goes really fast uphill. So this thing does not have any trouble at all. If anything, it's probably faster than my TRX, which says a lot. But let's go through here. Oh my goodness, dude, this thing has so much power. The tires are slipping, but let's go through here. We're like halfway finished already, and then we got to take this hill and then this hill as well. Oh my goodness, dude, this thing is not struggling at all. Wait, oh, I think it's struggling. It's struggling. All right, I think we need some power. Let's get some speed and let's see if it can go up this hill. This is actually the hardest part, and oh no, it's struggling. This thing is struggling. All right, let's try this one more time. Oh, and come on, let's go. Yes, it did it. No freaking way. I didn't think it was gonna be able to do it. And look at that, we have about a couple of minutes until the sun finally goes down. So let's start making our way back to the campsite. So let's go through here, and oh my goodness, this is gonna be so fun. Yo, this is crazy. And oh my goodness, did I just get stuck? Oh no. Okay, I got scared. I thought I got stuck. But let's go through here, and where else do I go? Oh, right here. And yep, there's no way I'm gonna go into that. All right, you know what, let's go through there. I'm gonna have to close the windshield. So let's close the windshield. I don't want to get too dirty, and let's carefully go through here. Oh no, this is gonna be super messy. Oh no. Okay, let's go really fast. Oh no, yo, that was really bad. Dude, did I get dirty? Oh my goodness, I don't want to take a shower. Anyways, let's finish up this trail, and boom, look at that, we are already back at the campsite. Let me just back this thing up just like so. Look how dirty I am. I'm so embarrassed, you guys. I think I need to take a shower. But for now, we have some marshmallows, so let's cook up some marshmallows. I'm so excited, and I'm gonna make sure I don't burn this. Okay, looking good, because if I burn this is the only thing I'm gonna be able to eat today. And it's almost finished. Ooh, and let me take a bite of this. Wow, this is delicious. Anyways, the sun is going down, so I'm gonna cut back once the night has fallen. Alrighty, everyone, it looks like it is now nighttime. Look at that, the moon is right there. So let me turn on my tower lights. Let me turn on this one, and then I'm gonna, oh, I didn't mean to sit down, and we're gonna turn this one on the right side. And look at that, look how bright our campsite is now. Anyways, I'm gonna head into my sleeping bag, and I'll catch you guys in the morning. Whoa, what time is it? I have work today. Oh, I gotta get out of bed. And what time is it? Oh my goodness, look at the sunrise. It looks so beautiful. And look at all of this that we gotta pick up today. Oh my goodness, we have a lot of things to pick up. We gotta pick up this, the picnic table, the American flag, my campfire, my chair, my tent, sleeping bag, and my second light tower. Well, I still gotta put everything back, which is gonna take me a while. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It means so much to me, and I'll catch you guys on to the next one. Peace. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another APM video. As you guys can see, we're gonna be playing American Plains Money because we're gonna be using the brand new semi. I think it's called a wrecker, and be picking up a vintage and rusty vehicle from the river. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe because it means so much to me. And let's begin with the video. So let's get into our work truck because we're gonna go and head over to the mechanic shop so we can pick up this brand new semi that is called the wrecker. And pretty much this semi can be used to pick up really heavy vehicles, cars, construction equipment, and even semis without a problem. So we're gonna be using that, and it's the main reason that we're gonna go and head over there. And the goal is to make sure we finish this job before the afternoon. And trust me, this job is not gonna be easy because I kind of already tested this wrecker in my previous video in my main channel. So if you guys haven't seen that, make sure to check that out. And oh my goodness, I was driving on the wrong side of the road. Whoops, my bad. We are back in the city because we came to pick up that bad boy right there. Look at that huge machine. Oh my goodness, that looks amazing. Let me just get my truck parked right up front. So I think I'm gonna park it at this first parking lot. So let's park it right around here, just like so. And by the way, I hope you guys like my brand new fit. We got the vest, we got the orange pant, and we've got all my construction stuff going around. Look at this. The belt also looks really nice. Look at the belt. Anyways, before I yap crap too much. Let's get into this semi, and oh my, look at this. This is insane. Let me turn this thing on and let's get out of here. We're gonna make our way to the accident now, or I guess this rescue, which is gonna be located right at this bridge right here. I'm gonna try to zoom in if you guys can see this bridge right here. So we're gonna make our way over there. Let me turn on my beacons, and I think I'm gonna turn on my ambers just like so, because this is an emergency. Whoa, kind of. So let's start making our way over there, and if you guys check the time, you guys can see it is already 10 a.m. Let's get moving. We don't have too much time, and oh my goodness, look at this semi. It is pumping out so much exhaust smoke. But let me, oh my goodness, this is a really bad turn. I'm sorry, that was a really bad turn. Oh my goodness. And where is the bridge? I don't see the bridge so far. Let me check my map, and wait a minute, it says that we're right here. Oh my goodness, it's right here. And where's the car? Oh, there's the car. Oh bruh. The goal is going to be rescue this vehicle, and we also gotta make sure we restore it. Yep, we're gonna do a lot of things today before the sun falls. So let's see, how do we do this? I think I gotta open up my toolbox and take out my PlayStation controller. So let me grab my controller just like so, and then first we gotta set up all the jacks. So let's unfold this side, let's unfold this side right here, let's unfold the rear jack like so, and is that gonna hit? Don't hit. Oh dude, that was so close. I thought I was gonna hit the barrier. All right, so let's lower these first right about there, and then let's begin with this side right here. So once it hits the ground, we are gonna be done with this side like so, and then we can do the left side. So let's quickly do this side right here. Come on, a little bit more, and boom, awesome. So we have all the jacks placed down. I should have closed the road. I think I'm gonna run to the plain tool store and grab some cones so I can close this. With the power of editing, I'll be right back. Let me grab this one, and then let me grab this. Alrighty everyone, we are now back. We brought the cones. We got the big cones and we got the smaller cones. So let's start placing these cones. I'm gonna start placing them right here. Yes, this is a good spot. Let's place them right here. Start closing down the road, and then we're gonna put some cones between them, and then let's do the other side. You guys know the drill. Let's throw down the cones and let's place some in the middle, and boom, we're out of cones. Actually, you know what, we still got more cones. All right, let me place them right here, and boom. All right, we are now out of cones, which means we can now continue with the job, because we still gotta rescue this thing. Look at this. Oh my goodness, it is so rusty. I wonder how many years it's been there. But anyways, let me take out my controller because the sun is starting to look like it's gonna be 1 p.m. So yeah, let's hurry up. I'm gonna start raising the boom. There you go. And once we have raised it, we're gonna move it towards the right, just like so. Look at that. Oh my goodness, this thing is so massive. That is crazy. And then I think I might move this a little bit towards the front. So let's slide this a little bit back. I'm gonna get closer towards the car right here. As you guys can see, it is moving back, and there you go. It is completely all the way back, which means we can grab the boom, we can start swinging it towards the right, and then we can actually extend this. I don't know how much we need to extend this. I think this is good right here. I don't know, but let me start releasing the hook. So where is the hook? I think this is gonna be the first hook. So let's start dropping it, and now the hook is gonna go all the way down, and then we're gonna connect it to the front part of the bumper. So let's go down here. Let's get a closer look. Make sure we're doing this right, because we do not want to mess up, because if we mess up, we might hit the bridge, and that's gonna be a really expensive fix. So we're getting really close. So I'm gonna move my boom a little bit towards the right side. There you go. And now let me just drop this hook a little bit more, and then we should be able to connect it towards the front of the bumper. All right, I think we are now ready. So let me grab the hook and connect it to this side right here. For some reason it is not working. Why is this thing not working? Oh, wait a minute. There you go. And oh my goodness. Oh no, I didn't mean to go inside. So I ended up raising this a bit because I kept having issues with the boom, but we managed to raise it from the water, as you guys can see, and I was able to move my wrecker a little bit more back because it kept tilting to the side. So I had to fix that, but we are now back, which means we can raise the boom and try to get the rear connected. So I'm gonna try to do this. I don't know if this is gonna end up working, but I think I'm gonna try to raise this all the way. Oh my goodness, this is so tall, and I think we're gonna reach its limits right now. All right, nice. So let me swing this towards the left, and then I'm gonna drop it slowly and try to get the rear connected. So let me quickly do this while this thing takes forever. And oh my goodness, imagine if this thing falls on me. That's not not gonna be good. All right, so let me start lowering this just like so. I'm gonna move out the way just a little bit, just to make sure this thing does not hit me. I'm also gonna drop the rear hook, and once I drop this rear hook, I'm gonna try to get it connected towards the back of this car. So how do I do this? I think I need to extend this, and then I think I'm gonna be able to connect it. So let's do this, and then let's connect it to the back, and look at that. Oh my goodness, yo, this is insane. Now if we actually retract it, we should be able to start pulling it forward. Come on, please work. Look at this. Oh no, it's gonna flip. It's gonna flip. That's not good. All right, so let me grab the boom. We're gonna start lowering this thing. Slow and steady wins the race. All right, we're almost finished. I'm gonna drop the front of the hook a little bit forward so it can be straightened a little bit more, just like so. And I'm also gonna drop the second hook and get it connected to this side. So let's drop both of the hooks. We're getting closer. Look at that. We're getting super close, because if we drop the vehicle right now, this thing is gonna end up crashing really bad, and we don't want that. So let me try to disconnect it towards this side, and look at that. We now have the front connected. So now I'm gonna remove some of these cones so we can start dropping this vehicle. So let me start lowering the boom just a little bit. Look at that. Awesome. And now let me just drop the front hook. So extend this, extend this. All right, we're almost finished with this job. We're so close to being done. Look at that. It's starting to touch the ground. Oh, no way. All right, let me grab the boom and let me just lower this. And rescue is successful. So let me disconnect all of these hooks. Disconnect this hook, disconnect this hook, and then let me go in the rear and disconnect this hook. And now we can start retracting all of these hooks. Alrighty, we got most of the hooks all the way up. Now let me just quickly retract the boom, because look at the sun. It is about to go down and we're running out of time. So let me also quickly pick up all of these cones. Boom, boom. And let me also go on this side. We're gonna quickly grab all of these cones. Oh, I missed a couple. There we go. I'm gonna throw them in the rear. Let's quickly retract our boom. We're gonna get it back to normal like how I was, and then we just gotta slide this towards the front. All right, I just finished attaching all of the hooks. Oh, I forgot to raise the jacks. Hold on. All right, let's do this side, let's do this side, and now let's do the rear. We're gonna click fold, and then we're gonna start raising them all the way to the top, just like so. And now let me quickly raise down the stinger. So let's lower this, and then we're gonna unfold it. Uh-oh, is this gonna hit the vehicle? I hope not. That's not gonna be good. Oh my goodness, we're cutting it very close. All right, and then we just gotta extend it. And now I don't know if this is gonna work. Yeah, this thing is not working. All right, let me try this one more time. Oh, my bad. That's actually the boom. I ended up kind of flipping the vehicle around because this thing is acting kind of funny. So if I can't get this thing to work, I think I'm just gonna tow this thing in the morning. All right, so it looks like it does not want to connect it to the vehicle. So I'm just gonna move this thing to the side, because this thing does not have enough power to be driven back to the mechanic shop. So if anything, I think I'm gonna roll it right here and then just pick it up in the morning. So I guess that means we're not gonna have enough time to restore it, because if you look at the time, it is starting to go down. So let me quickly put this stinger back how it was, and then we're gonna make our way to the mechanic shop, because we're pretty much done. So let me back this thing up. I think I'm gonna back this thing right in here. Oh, this is really close. Oh my goodness. But don't worry, you guys, I'm a professional driver. Alrighty, we have driven back to the mechanic shop because we are done with this. So let me get this thing parked up. I'm gonna also turn off the beacons and the ambers, and we're gonna get this thing parked up right here. And oh my goodness, I forgot to turn off these amber lights. Hold on. There you go. And boom, what a successful day. Not only did we save that car, but we managed to use this brand new record in APM successfully. Sadly, we did not restore it. Maybe in the next video we can, but since it is gonna be nighttime, the sun is going down pretty fast, I'm gonna head home. So if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on to the next one. Peace. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another APM video, and today we are gonna be building a trailer park home, but with tiny house. This will be the biggest build I have ever done in American Plains money. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It does mean a lot to me, and I think it's now time to begin. So enough of the yap. We are gonna be taking the TRX because we did take this one out yesterday. So we are gonna be taking this bad monster out. So let's go and make our way to the trailer store, because that is gonna be the place that all the tiny houses are currently at. You guys have no idea how excited I am to build one of the biggest builds in APM. This is honestly gonna be way bigger than my last build I did with the tiny houses. It's actually going to be double the size. So yeah, I'm really excited to see how this is gonna turn out. We're gonna end up adding a road. We're gonna be adding tower lights. We're gonna be adding so many things, you guys. So let's quickly cross through that intersection and let's pull into the brand new, or I guess in this case, revamped trailer. So, and look at that. We have all the tiny houses right here. Look at this. This is insane right here. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tiny houses. Holy moly, guacamole. This is a lot, you guys. I guess we gotta start working because we don't have too much daylight time, because you guys know time kind of goes fast in this game. So let me hop in my tier ranks and we are gonna begin with the first one right here. So let's begin with this tiny house right here. I'm gonna get it connected. Let me carefully do this just like so, and we are gonna go towards the empty plot of land where I was able to buy. I think I spent over $40,000 for this plot of land, but pretty much, oops, I might have gone through the stop sign, but pretty much it is gonna be right here. This is pretty much the land I bought for this video. So make sure you guys do smash the like button because I am spending a lot of money. So this tiny house is gonna go let me actually turn this thing around. I'm gonna turn it around and we're gonna get the first tiny house parked right around here. Let me just quickly align myself, make sure I am straight. Is that good? I think this is good, right? I don't think it's crooked. Hopefully it's not, because that is not gonna be good. So let's unload that first tiny house and we are gonna make our way towards the trailer store so we can grab the second one. And the second one is gonna be the white one. Yes, correct. I am so smart. It is the white one. Let me quickly connect it to the TRX. Oh, hold on. Second time is a charm. And now this one is gonna go right next to the brown one right there. So I'm gonna pull around and I am gonna get it parked right next to it. So let me carefully do this just a little bit. Let me scooch up a little bit more and I think that is gonna be it. Let me quickly hop out and make sure it is looking straight. Honestly, I could back up a little bit. Yeah, I could back up a little bit, not too much though. So let me quickly do this just a little bit and that should be perfect right there. We should now be ready to disconnect this trailer, which I just checked it. It looks really good. Disconnect and we're gonna go for the third tiny house. So the third tiny house is actually going to be this brown one right here. So let me quickly grab it. There we go. Oh, there you go. For a second I thought it did not connect it, but we did manage to connect it. You guys know I'm the best APM player in the world. But let's quickly set this one up right next to the white tiny house. Dude, our neighborhood is starting to look pretty nice. Once we connect this one, you guys are going to be able to see how this thing is looking like. Alrighty everyone, we have the third house pretty much ready to be disconnected. And oh, hold on, I kind of lied. We gotta put this thing a little bit more forward. So let me scooch this thing up. Alright, so I was able to scooch this tiny house a little bit forward, and yeah, looks like I did a really good job, which means we can disconnect it and go and grab our fourth tiny house. Alrighty, so what is gonna be the fourth house? I think it's gonna be the white one. Hopefully I'm grabbing the correct one. If not, then I am gonna have to come back and grab the brown one, which I don't think I'm wrong. You guys know I'm always right? Get it? Alright, let's go deliver it. And look at that, I was right, you guys. We have the correct tiny house that is gonna go let's see, let's go and put it right between this one right here, and I think that is gonna be good. Actually, I don't know, I feel like I'm a little bit too inwards. Let me see. And nice. Okay, I'm cooking, chat. We are cooking. Actually, you know what, we need some W's in the chat. Alright, so before we do go back, I kind of want to set these houses up, which is gonna be pretty easy. We just lower the jacks all the way down like that. Oh, my bad, I kind of fixed it. Alright, so let me lower the jacks all the way to the ground. Look at that, it is starting to look super sick. Now let me quickly do the back too. Jump over that, and we have our first tiny house on the jacks. Now I'm gonna quickly go inside, grab the stairs. There we go. Oh, actually no, let me turn on those lights. Nice. Alright, there you go. I am all over the place. So we are gonna put the stairs, and boom, the first tiny house has been fully set up. So we have quite the houses to do. You know what, let's do a little time lapse, shall we? Alrighty everyone, we have all the houses completely set up. Well, I guess at least half of the houses, because we still have 4 more to go and pick up. So let's go inside the tier ranks. Let's check out what we're doing on time. And oh my goodness, we probably have at least like 30 minutes until it is midday. So we're starting to get a little bit short on time, but that is fine. We're almost halfway done with our tiny home park thingy-mabob. I don't know what we're gonna be calling it. Let me think, you guys. What should we call it? You know what, I think I'm gonna call it the tiny home park. I think that's not a bad name. But anyways, we are back. We're gonna get the tiny house kind of parked up in front of this tiny house right there. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. I'm gonna try to do this carefully. Oh no, this is so bad. This actually looks a little bit more difficult than it looks like. So I don't know if this is gonna be good. Let me quickly hop out and let's give it a nice check. And honestly, not bad. I kind of like how it's looking like. All right, this is actually pretty good. So let me quickly disconnect it. This looks ready to be placed. So let's place that one down and let's go for the last 3 tiny houses so we can complete this job and before we actually also run out of time. So let's pull into the trailer store. And wait, which one did I grab? Did I grab a brown one? Let's think, you guys. I think I did grab a brown one. So I think it's now time to grab one of the white ones. There we go. Let's get that thing connected and let's take it back. Alrighty, I am parking the next tiny house. Let's go check and see if this thing is nice and aligned to this house, which it looks like oh, we could scooch up a little bit, but other than that, yeah, I think I did a really good job. Oh my goodness, I magically appeared in that sofa. All right, I think that's gonna be good. Let's quickly disconnect it. There we go. And the last 2 tiny houses, so let's go and grab those. All right, let me grab this brown tiny house. I think this one is gonna be next up, and then we will have the last tiny house, which is, what was it? Oh yeah, it's a white one. You guys, I kind of have short-term memory, so let me turn around and quickly back this thing up. Back it up. Is this good? I feel like it's crooked. Hold on, let's see. I want to see if this thing is crooked or not. All right, no, it's not crooked. It's actually really well. Whoa, that was perfect. Look at that. All of the houses aligned perfectly. All right, now it's time to go and grab the last one. Oh my goodness, you guys, I am so nervous. We're almost finished with our trailer park, so we're gonna go and quickly magically spawn at the trailer store. And just like that, we magically have spawned at the trailer store. So let's quickly grab the last one, and before we do return to our spot, we're gonna quickly run inside of the plain tool store. So let me quickly park up my truck right here. We're gonna quickly run inside the store because we're kind of taking up a good amount of the parking space. So we're gonna start on this side of the store. I'm not gonna grab a sleeping bag since people are gonna be living inside the tiny homes, so we're not gonna grab that, but I think I did see some shovels. I'm gonna grab one just in case. Who knows if we need to do any more work on the tiny houses or on the land, so we're gonna grab those. Oh, we could grab some campfires. Wait, can I grab 2? I think I just grabbed 2. We are gonna grab 2 of these picnic tables, so let me grab another one. There we go. We are not gonna get a tent since, like I said, people are gonna be sleeping in the tiny houses. They're not gonna be camping outside, but I will grab some cones, and then let me grab some of these smaller cones. There we go. And is that it? I think that's it for this plain tools store run. Oh wait, no, we gotta grab 2 light towers. All right, we got 2 light towers. We're gonna grab 2 of these chairs. Oh my goodness, I didn't mean to sit down. We're gonna grab a little lamp. Should we grab 2? Yeah, let's grab 2. And we are gonna grab an American flag. So let me quickly grab the last item, and that is gonna be it for this trip. So let me quickly check out all of these things. How much? Oh my god, look, there's a bug. Let's get out of here. That's a lot of money. So we just ended up paying allegedly, and we are gonna start making our way back to the land so we can finish up this build with the tiny houses trailer park. So let's pull in. Honestly, we kind of need to build a road because there really isn't a road right now. So I'm gonna quickly call my friend to bring the special machine to create at least a path for the tiny houses. So with a click of my fingers, it's gonna be right here, and just like that, we have the special machine to create the dirt path. So let me quickly hop in, and we are gonna turn on this bad boy. I think I have an idea. I'm gonna start on this side right here. So let me drop the ripper, and then we're gonna quickly make, oh wait, we gotta set up the last tiny house. I just realized we gotta set up the last tiny house. Well, actually, we gotta set up all the houses. Holy moly. All right, so the road can quickly hold off. I gotta quickly finish setting up before we start going crazy with the build. All right, it looks yeah, this looks pretty good. Let me quickly disconnect this. There we go. And all I gotta do is throw down the jacks for all of these and set up the stairs. So I'm gonna quickly do this, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, everyone, we have managed to finish setting up all the tiny houses. The jacks are all the way up. As you guys can see, I was not able to put the stairs down. It's telling me that I cannot place them. Look at that, I cannot place them for some reason, but that is fine. That is not gonna stop us because we are gonna build the road right now. So let me quickly hop into this thing. As you guys can see, we are in the last hour of the daylight time, so we are kind of running out of time. Let's start building this dirt path. All right, and then we are gonna turn right here. Let me just quickly do this, and I'm gonna quickly turn this machine around. Alrighty, we have turned the machine down. I'm gonna quickly drop the ripper back down so we can finish off building this road. Oh my goodness, this is not looking too bad, you guys. And then we are gonna cross right here. We're gonna go around and connect it back to the main road. Not too shabby. All right, so let me park this thing on the side. There we go. Since we are not gonna be using it anymore, I'm gonna bring up the ripper as well, and let's finish up setting the trailer park, but with the tiny houses. So I think first things first, we're gonna be putting some benches down. I don't know where to put some of these benches. You know what, let's put them over here. Let's put some of these benches over here. There we go. We got some benches going on. We're gonna put some campfires. Ooh, let's put some campfires around here just like so. Let me turn them on. Ooh, that looks pretty comfy, you guys. I'm gonna put some of these lanterns on top of the bench. There we go. I guess the picnic table, that's what I mean, the picnic table. And then we're gonna put the American flag right around here. American flag right around here, just like so. We're gonna put some light towers because it is gonna get pretty dark tonight. Let's see, where should we put them? Actually, let's put them between the houses. I'm gonna put one right there, and then I'm gonna place one just right across it. All right, nice. Let me just quickly set them up. Come on, we gotta go faster, we're running out of time. Then we got some of these nice lawn chairs, which let's just put them right here on the side. And we do have some cones. I'm not sure what to do with these cones. Honestly, I can just like put them right here. I don't know, people can follow the rules, so I'm just gonna put them around the road just like so. Honestly, not bad. I think that looks pretty sick. That looks actually pretty nice, you guys. That's sick. And we do have some cones, which I don't know if I'm gonna place them. I don't think we need them, but pretty much that is gonna be the tiny house trailer park edition. Look at that. We have pretty much a village going on. This is insane. Look at that. If we go inside, we have our own kind of apartment, and they look really, really nice. This one, oh, I forgot, this one has a fireplace. Let me turn that on. That looks really nice. And I believe this one has I don't know. Oh wait, I remembered. It has a really nice bathroom. Look at this. I like this bathroom. It's really nice. It's better than the other one. And if you go upstairs, it also has a really nice ceiling. Anyways, I'm gonna wait till it's nighttime so we can turn on these tower lights and we can see how it looks in 3, 2, and 1. And boom, look at that. It is now nighttime. The moon is out and the stars are shining. So look at this. What a cool campsite. Well, I mean trailer park, not campsite. Let me turn on these lights. Oh, hold on. I did not mean to click that. Let me turn on the lights. There we go. And then we're gonna turn this one on. There we go. Look at that, dude. This is one of the best builds I have done in APM because we got this tiny houses, and then if you guys walk over here, we have some benches. You guys could sit down. Let me sit on the bench, or you guys could sit on these lawn chairs. This is pretty sick, you guys. So I'm gonna quickly run inside one of these houses. Let me go in this one. I'm gonna go in this one. Let me close that. Turn off the lights because we're gonna go to bed because I'm gonna catch you guys in the morning. What time is it, you guys? I think I might have overslept. Let's quickly go outside and let's see if the sun is. Oh my goodness, the sun is out. The sunrise is so beautiful, but we managed to survive the entire night after building this tiny house village. I mean trailer park. I keep forgetting. But if you guys did enjoy, smash the like button and subscribe because it does mean a lot to me, and I'll catch you guys on to the next one. Peace. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another video, and today we are back with another video in APM. So today we got two trucks. It's not gonna be these two that we are gonna be turning into slam trucks. That just means we're gonna drop the suspension all the way to the ground. So we have quite the long day. We gotta go pick one of them at my buddy's house, and I think another one is already at the mechanic shop. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe, and let's begin with this video. So I think we might take the GMC. I kind of want to take the TRX, but yesterday I did have to take it to one of the biggest and hardest off-roading trips, which it's gonna be right there. I'm not sure if you can see those huge mountains, but that's where I pretty much took it and drove it to the top. So we're gonna be taking the Denali today. We're gonna let the other TRX rest for today. So let's take this bad boy. I'm super hyped because I've actually never slammed a truck in American Plains mudding, but today that is gonna change. So let's make a right turn right here. Let's turn on those blinkers. Oh my goodness, those blinkers look so nice. And the first thing we are gonna be doing today is actually heading over to the trailer store, the brand new and revamped trailer store, and picking up a nice I think it's kind of like a trailer. I'm not sure what you exactly call it, but you pretty much can load a vehicle on a set of wheels. I'll show you guys when we get there. So let's quickly pull into the shop. I guess it's technically a store, and we are gonna back up the GMC just like so. We're gonna get that thing connected and we can get out of here. But this is pretty much the attachment that I was actually talking about. So let's go and take this to my buddy's house because he did ask me to slam his truck because he did not have time for today. I think he has work. So you guys know when someone has work, they gotta go and go get that money. But pretty much his house is gonna be right here on the hills. It's a really nice house. I'm not sure if you guys have seen the house, but when we get there, I am gonna show you guys. Let's just cross this bridge and then we're gonna make a left onto the dirt road, which is right here. I'm gonna start slowing down a bit and turn on those blinkers so we can pull into this road. Honestly, everything is going pretty well. Maybe I should knock on wood. Do I have any wood in my super expensive truck? I do not want any bad luck. But oh my goodness, it's right here. So let's pull into the driveway. We almost missed it by a little. And now, where is the truck? Is that the truck right there? No way. This is a beauty. It looks like a classic truck. Let me actually turn around so we can back up this trailer. So let me carefully do this. This is kind of difficult to back up. Oh, hold on a little bit to the right, and I think that is gonna be good. Let me quickly start setting up this trailer. I'm gonna pull down the ramps, and then I'm gonna tilt the pan a little bit downwards, and we should technically... Oh wait, I need the keys. I think the keys should be around here. I forgot where he left it. I think it's gonna be right here. All right, I grabbed the keys of the truck, and we should now be able to turn on this bad boy. So let's give it a crank. Let's see if this thing turns on, and oh my goodness, it actually turns on. Now we get to throw this thing onto the trailer. Let me carefully do this a little bit. Oh, hold on. I think I need to go a little bit backward. I think that's gonna be good. Let me put it in a park. Engine is off, and now we just gotta tilt the pan a little bit towards up. Nice. I think we're ready to go. Let me just give it a nice 360 check just to make sure this thing is nice and secure, which it looks like it's, and that just means we can get out of here. We're gonna make our way towards the mechanic shop that is called Tenny's. Oh my goodness, my tires just scraped really hard, but this thing is looking pretty cool. Look at that. Oh, hold on, let's make a turn right here. But this is gonna be the truck that we are gonna be customizing today, where I guess slamming down to the ground. This thing is gonna look so insane. I'm so excited to see how this thing is gonna look like. Honestly, it's probably gonna look like a car show build. I'm not sure if you guys have seen those, but typically car show builds tend to be slammed to the ground, and they have really nice big and chrome wheels. But it looks like we have arrived to the road that we have to turn, so let's make that turn with our truck, or I guess my friend's truck. And the mechanic shop is right here, so let's start pulling in. I don't see the other truck though. Yeah, I don't know with the other truck. There should be another truck. Let's check the front and make sure and see that it is here. And oh, there it is, you guys. That is gonna be the second truck that we are gonna be customizing today. So let's quickly customize this one right here, the blue one, because my friend is gonna get home in an hour, and I want to make sure he gets to see it when he arrives. So we're gonna quickly do this one, and then we're gonna be able to do this beautiful GMC. I believe it's a GMC, right? I think this is a GMC, and this one right here might be I'm gonna go with a Chevy. Is it a Chevy? I'm not sure. I'm between a Ford and a Chevy. Correct me if I'm wrong, you guys. But anyways, let's get this truck unloaded from the trailer, and let's start customizing this bad boy. So I think for this one, we're just gonna customize the wheels and tires. Let's start customizing this bad boy. Let me just make sure his engine is maxed out, which it looks like it is. All right, that means we can work on the suspension. I'm gonna drop it all the way to the ground. Oh my goodness, this thing is already looking insane. And then we're gonna give it a lot of camber, just like so. Next up is the wheels. We're gonna make them a little bit bigger, just a tiny bit, not barely noticeable. And then we are gonna increase the width because we're gonna be poking these out just like this. Oh yeah, I think that's a little bit too much. Let me just bring some of this back, and I think I might increase the width on this thing. All right, I think it's looking pretty nice. Let me do the tires. Actually, you know what? Let's get some rims first. I actually don't know what kind of rims are gonna look good. I kind of want to go after some nice deep dish. Oh my goodness, that looks insane. Yeah, I definitely want some deep dish wheels, but honestly, I really love these, so I'm gonna go with these. And now we're gonna make the rims much larger, just like that. Holy moly. And should we actually make it deeper? I'm not sure if I should make it deeper. I think it looks good enough. I'm not sure what kind of tires to add. I like these right here, but they kind of look like they're a bit too much for off-roading, so I'm gonna go with the stock tires, and I am gonna add a nice line around them. Dude, that is looking so clean. Now all I'm gonna do is turn these wheels into chrome, so we're gonna quickly go to where's the rims? Oh, there you go. We're gonna go to rims. We're gonna increase the reflectance. We're gonna do the same with this. Oh yo. And now I'm gonna make these bolts a little bit dark. There we go. And I believe that is gonna be it. Let me just quickly check the attachment. Should we add any of these? I mean, I'm gonna remove that, and I'm gonna remove the hitch, and that is gonna be it for this build right here. Let's quickly take it into the sun. Look at this. Holy moly guacamole. Look at this. Did I not cook, chance? We got the chrome wheels. This thing is lowered to the ground. This is actually insane. I love how this thing looks. But anyways, I think my friend is gonna arrive home in 20 minutes. So let's get this thing loaded back in the truck, and we're gonna return it back at his house. So let me carefully back this thing up. And before I try to load up the truck, I am gonna tilt the pan a little bit down so we can get this thing loaded up. Hold on, let me quickly adjust my wheels. And I think, is that good? I think that's good. I just gotta turn it off and tilt the pan back up. So let me click on this, and yeah, it looks like we're ready to go. All right, so let me turn on this bad boy, and we are gonna start making our way back to my buddy's house. But honestly, you guys, so far with the first build, how does this truck look like? Is it actually good, or am I just glazing myself too much? Hey, yo! Pause, you guys. But it looks like we are arriving to my friend's house, so let's quickly pull into this dirt road, and his house should be right there. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. It is a nice house. I can't wait to move into my house. But it looks like we are here. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna park up the GMC right here on the side. We're gonna tilt the pan down so we can get this thing unloaded. Let me turn it on, and we're gonna park it right at the driveway. So we're gonna park it right here. We're gonna throw it in park, and boom, first truck has been successfully customized and slammed to the ground. What a crazy build. Am I right, you guys? But we still have one more truck to do, which is at the mechanic shop, which means we gotta make our way over there. Alrighty, everyone, we are back in town. I'm gonna quickly drop this trailer off at the mechanic shop right here. I'm just gonna drop it right here because we are not gonna be using it anymore. So if anyone wants to use it, here it is. You guys can take it. I'm gonna get back in the truck because we're gonna park it right near the front of the shop so we can customize this beautiful GMC. So let me carefully do this. You know what, you guys? I don't think this is a GMC. I'm starting to think this is a Chevy. I don't know. Let me know. I'm so bad at trucks, you guys. There's so many in this game that sometimes I just get confused. But let's quickly customize this one. It looks like it's about the afternoon already. We're gonna make this one cherry red, just like so. We're gonna add some reflectance. We're gonna max out the engine, and we are gonna drop the suspension to the ground. And we can't forget about the camera, so let's add some camber, just like so. Next up is gonna be the diameter of these tires. I'm gonna make them a little bit bigger, just a little bit. And I am gonna fix the offset to what looks good. I think, does this look good? Hold on, I'm trying to cook, you guys. Give me a second. Honestly, that looks super cursed. All right, so I think this is gonna be fine. What's up with the suspension in the back? Did I not drop that? Oh, let me quickly fix this. There we go. All right, much better. Now we're cooking. Let's add some nice deep dish wheels, which I think these actually look pretty nice. We're gonna go with those. I think that's a really good choice. We're gonna make the rims much bigger, so let's do that. Oh my goodness, that looks insane. You know what, should we do a little bit more? Yeah, let's do a little bit more. And I think we're almost done. Let me just make my wheels chrome. There we go. We're gonna go to chrome. Boom. Oh my goodness, that looks insane. And lastly, we are gonna add some tint to the windows. You cannot go wrong with a nice tint, and I think that is gonna be it. So let's click done. Let's turn it on, and let's take it into the sun. Dude, this thing looks insane. I also ended up adding some nice, I think, what is it called, running boards. Look at this. Oh, it's not working. Let me go on this side. Oh my goodness, that is crazy. But let's take a look at this beautiful truck that we managed to drop. We put some nice wheels, some nice tires, and we dropped it to the floor. This is super low, you guys, compared to my truck, which is super tall. This thing is super low to the ground. So I think I would consider this a nice lammed truck. Let me know what you guys think about these builds. Did I cook or not? Let me know in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It does mean a lot to me. And I'll catch you guys on to the next video. Peace. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. And it looks like there's been a massive update in Southern Mudding. They added a brand new cabin, which is made out of logs. They added huge revamps for the houses, and they added so many new features for the trucks. So you can now put in so many great attachments to your trucks. And oh, looks like they also got new ATVs and a new pickup. So let's quickly check that out because we have a lot to go through. So first things first, they added this brand new truck right here. Look at this thing. This is a nice Ram right here. Wait. This is not a Ram. This is a Ford. I am so silly, you guys. This thing is quite beauty though. So we've got this nice fort, and it looks like this is another fort that they added. Oh, I like these. This is kind of like a work truck. Not bad. I kind of like this one better though. There's something about the older trucks that got my heart. So we're gonna quickly be getting into this beauty right here. Oh, look. Oh my goodness, it sounds so good. So we're gonna be taking this truck in today's update. So we're gonna quickly customize it. You know what? We can just quickly customize it right here. I don't need to go inside. So first things first, I think I want to make this truck like gray, or maybe actually, you know what? That doesn't look good. Maybe the blue, green. You know what? Let's just do a blue, a nice dark blue. Let's do that. We're gonna add some. What actually should I put? I'm gonna add some trail grapplers. Quickly add these retro motors. I'm gonna make my windows a little bit darker, and I'm gonna lift this truck a little bit, not too much. I don't want to make this thing into it's like a lifted truck. All right, now we gotta max out the entire engine and make this pretty fast, because who does not want a fast truck? Oh my goodness, look at this. Holy moly. Yo, that is freaking sick, you guys. Oh my goodness. Honestly, the wood looks pretty nice. I might keep that. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna keep that. That looks pretty sick. And I believe that is gonna be it. So you can add those brand new attachments, which was the 3 hay, the barrels, which look like water barrels. Correct me if I'm wrong. Some firewood. You gotta add some fuel cans, some logs, a hay bale, and then 3 more hay bales, which I don't know why they have like 2 of like the same thing. I don't know. But honestly, this is pretty sick. So we're gonna keep the logs on for now, and we're gonna go and look for this brand new log. I actually don't know where this log cabin is gonna be. So we're gonna make our way downtown, and we're gonna try to see if we can find this house. By the way, you guys, I look so tiny. I feel like these trucks are so big. So far, I don't see anything, but I believe it's gonna be in the brand new map expansion. It's probably gonna be over there. So let's go over there and let's give it a check and see if the log cabin is gonna be over there. And oh my goodness, I forgot. We also gotta check the new house revamp they added in today's update. We are now back into the map expansion. This is the new part of town, and apparently you can also use like the laundry machines, which sounds so insane. But there's no log cabin over here. I wonder where it is. It's probably gonna be done over there. And once we find this log cabin, we're gonna go and deliver these logs because they're gonna finish up construction. So far I don't see this house, and it's getting pretty dark. So I think I'm gonna time travel, and I'll get back at you guys when I find this log cabin. Alrighty, everyone, it is now daytime, and we have time traveled to the log cabin, which I'm not sure if you guys can take a look. It is right there in the distance, and it looks like they also added a brand new house. Or wait a minute, never mind, this is just a taco shop. Never mind, I thought it was a new house, but here it is. This is the brand new cabin in Southern Mudding. We're gonna park up the truck right here. Let me hop out, and let's quickly claim it because we're also gonna be checking it out. Dude, this is a nice cabin. Oh, hold on, let me quickly turn off my engine. Gotta turn this thing off because gas is super expensive. So let's close that up, and before we do take off all the logs, I kind of want to check out this house right here. So this is gonna be the nice porch right here, and then we've got a nice entrance, and oh, look at that. That is a nice picture. Gun safe. What is this gun safe for? Oh my goodness, holy moly. Wait, can I actually grab one of these? What the hell? Oh my goodness, that is crazy. What about a rifle? Oh, that's the lights. I did not mean to touch that. All right, we got a rifle, and then we've got a pistol. Let me actually test out the rifle in 3, 2, and oh, actually, what? Let me shoot it to the ground. I don't want to be shooting towards the houses. So let's test it out in 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. Holy moly, I am speechless. I cannot believe that they added this gun safe in Southern Mudding. But I believe there's more guns at the police station. But we are not done. We gotta get a nice tour of the house. Oh my goodness, dude, this is so comfy right here. We can have a nice campfire, or I guess fireplace, that's what it's called, and some cappuccino ballerina. What is this? What's in here? Whoa, we can actually washing machine wash. All right, so let me open that. Yo, that is sick. W's in the chat. Yo, the role-playing experience in this game is gonna be so much better because we can now wash our clothes. That is pretty sick, you guys. And it looks like we got some more storage right here in the back, which we are not gonna need. And before I do leave and we finish checking out this brand new cabin, I kind of want to put some more clothes into the dryer. Look at that. Yo, that is not bad at all. I am getting dizzy, you guys. Who else is getting dizzy? All right, so we can now finish up by checking the house. We've got a nice view of the lake. We've got a nice dining room, which it looks like we can actually interact. So let me turn that on, and whoa, I'm not sure if you guys can hear that. That's sick, you guys. We've got some nice bread right here, which I don't think I can can get, which is fine. At least we got food. A lot of it. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Oh, it finished. I kind of got scared for a second. I thought this thing ended up exploding. What do we have in here? It looks like we got a fruit cake. Hold on, let me take a good look. It looks like we got some cheese, some milk, and a nice fruit cake, and lastly some strawberries, which it looks like there's about 5 in there. But let me get that thing closed. And wait, can I open the bottom? Oh no, it looks like we can only open the top, which is, I mean, it's still pretty cool, you guys. Come on, you guys, it's still cool. All right, so we got more lights right here that we can turn off and on. Look at that. Whee! It looks like there's like 3 more rooms. So let's start off with this room right here, which is gonna be the bathroom. Oh my goodness, but you get a beautiful view of the lake outside. Look at that. That is sick. And oh my goodness, there's a barbecue grill. We gotta go check that out right now. Actually, you know what? We gotta finish up by checking out the living room right here. Oh, I guess bedroom, not the living room. I got confused. You guys know I am so clumsy. I'm the clumsiest YouTuber in the world. Oh, look at that. Did you guys see that? We actually get a blanket. So go on the bed and oh my goodness, look at that. I am tucked in bed, dude. My sleep is gonna be so good tonight. You guys have no idea, but we don't have time for sleep right now. So let's get out of here. Let's go check out the patio outside, which I don't know where the, oh, I can turn on the television. No way. Roblox embraces VR gaming. No way. Can I change the channel? I don't want to watch this right now. I'm not a big fan of the news. Well, it looks like we got a nice comfy bed right here for, I guess, your guest, or it could be your bedroom if you want. But anyways, I'm trying to see if there's a door that we can get out and into the back, which honestly, I think I'm just going to go through the front because I don't see any back door that we could take. So I guess we'll just walk over there. Oh my goodness, look at this. Wait, can I swing this? Oh man, we still can't swing that. That's fine. There seems to be some nice lawn chairs right here that we can rest, take a good look at the lake, and just fall asleep too. Oh, wake up, guys. Ooh, what is this? There's a barbecue where you can cook your chicken and meat and all that stuff, and a grill right here. Holy moly. I kind of wish I could turn this one on, but this one is way better than the other one that they sell at the tool store. If you guys know what I'm talking about, that one sucks. But let's go into one of these houses and check. Oh, I gotta deliver the wood. Oh my goodness. I wonder if I can open up the tailgate. Let me just quickly park this thing, and oh my goodness, we can actually open up the tailgate. That is sick, you guys. Let me close that up. And we're gonna go and check out one of these houses. Apparently they also ended up getting revamped. I'm not sure if it was just that house or every single house in the game. So let's quickly pull into this nice house. We're gonna quickly claim it, and let's take a look if this house was revamped, or at least, oh look at that, they actually added a gun safe right here. That is sick. All right, close that up, and I want to see where they added the laundry room, which is not gonna be in here. It's gonna be right over here. Oh look, it looks like they added it right under the stairs. That is sick, you guys. Not a bad move. Honestly, so far this update has been a big W. You can do so many things. Where's the fridge? Oh man, it looks like, oh wait, no way, you can actually open the fridge. Look at that. It used to be closed, but now you guys can open it. That is sick. Let's go actually check upstairs. Maybe we can see if they added anything else, which, oh dude, I love that feature when you get into the bed. But honestly, this update had, oh my goodness, they added a pool. Let's go. Wait, can I play with this ball? Oh man, I can't. These are some nice chairs. Dude, I just completely remembered about the ranch. I wonder if they added more stuff to the ranch. All right, so let's quickly go and make our way towards the ranch. Let's go see if they added some new stuff to it, because it is currently my house and by far one of the best properties in Southern Mudding. So let's go check it out. I am just speeding through the road right now. Look at this. I am going over 100 miles per hour. My bad, you guys. My bad. Hopefully there's no cops, because if there's police people right now, then I'm gonna get pulled over and arrested. So let's make a turn right there, and then the ranch is gonna be right down the road. Alright everyone, we are now at the brand new ranch. Dude, I am so excited to see if they added some new stuff at the ranch. We're gonna quickly hop out, and I think the first thing we gotta do is check out the backyard. Let's see if they added anything to the backyard. Oh man, I don't see anything that they added. No, they removed the patio. Oh wait a minute, I haven't claimed the house. Hold on, let me quickly claim it. Maybe it shows up when I claim it. All right, so let's quickly claim it. And oh, okay, so it looks like I was kind of panicking for no reason. It's gonna be right here. Oh dude, I missed this spot. All right, so we've got the nice pool, and let's run into the home. Oh, look at that. We've got the gun case right here. Wait, can I turn on the TV? Yo, I can actually turn on the TV. That's sick. So it does look like every single house in Southern Money seems to be updated and gets this brand new feature of the laundry machines, the TV, the gun case, and being able to get tucked into bed. What is this? Oh, I don't know what that is. Honestly, you guys, this has been a really nice update for the players who love role playing like me, and maybe you guys. Let me know if you guys love to role play as well. But if you guys did enjoy it, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. I'll catch you guys on to the next one. Peace. I am bored. I am done watching TV because my TV is not working. So I think I'm gonna go on a camping trip. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another APM video, and today we are gonna be going and camping in a cave. This is gonna be a little bit nerve-wracking because this kind of looks like a creepy cave. But if you guys, oh my goodness, look at that sunrise. That is gorgeous. But anyways, if you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. And enough of the yam, I think it's time to begin. So I think first things first is that I kind of want to take TRX. I believe we ended up using this work truck yesterday, so I think it's right to be using this TRX for today. So let me get this thing started, and we're gonna make our way towards the Plain Tool Store, and we're gonna start grabbing all the things we need for this camping trip. So one of the rules is that we cannot be using any campers because that is going to be considered cheating, and if I do that, then that just means I fail the challenge. So we're gonna try to stay there for 24 hours and successfully survive the nights. If we don't, then yeah, I probably won't make it out. Anyways, we're making our way towards our way to town. Look at that, we are back in town, baby. Let's go. W's in the chats, and I can see the Plain Tool Store in the distance. So let's make a right turn on this turn, just like so, and then we're gonna pull right in. So we are at the Plain Tool Store. All right, nice. Let's go inside. Let's see what they got inside. Oh, actually, before we did go inside, I kind of want to load up some hay bales in the back. I think that would be pretty sick. So let me open up that tailgate. We're gonna kick that open, and we're gonna grab our first hay bale. Oh my goodness, I forgot how heavy this thing is. All right, so we're gonna throw this in the back of the TRX. Let me just quickly hop right back in, and I think I'm gonna place it kind of like this direction. All right, I'm gonna place one right there, and then I'm gonna place another hay bale on the right next to it. So I feel like my back is gonna break. I'm definitely gonna end up being sore tomorrow. But we're gonna put the second hay bale right there, and honestly, we could probably put two more hay bales. So let me quickly grab one more hay bale. I mean, two more hay bales, which are gonna go right on top. I'm actually gonna put this one just like this. We're gonna cross it, and then we're gonna grab the last hay bale, and we're gonna put it right in front of it. Just hold on, like that. Nice. Look at that. We got 4 hay bales loaded in the TRX. We're gonna be using these. I'm not sure actually. We might build like a little wall or something, but we can now go inside the store. Hello, good sir. We're gonna go and grab. Oh yeah, we do need a sleeping bag. It's been a while since we've done one of these videos, so I'm really excited to get back into camping. But that means we are gonna grab a tent, and then what else do we need? I don't know what else do we need. Oh yeah, we could grab a lawn chair, which I am gonna grab. Dude, we cannot go wrong with grabbing a lawn chair. So let's grab that. Let's see what else there is. What is this? Dude, this is like a grass cutter. I don't need that. And then we've got like a grass blower or something like that. We're not gonna be cutting grass today, but we are gonna need some lights. So let me grab 2 of these. All right, so we got 2 of these light towers. We're gonna continue making our way through the store, which it looks like we're gonna grab some of these picnic tables. Let me grab one of those, and then oh yes, we cannot forget about the most important thing, which is gonna be the wood, because how else are we gonna cook our marshmallows? Which I think the marshmallows should be right over here. So let me grab some marshmallows. Oh, these actually look really good for today. All right, let's keep moving along the aisle. I did see this green lantern from afar, so I did have to come over and grab one of these, and I think I'm also gonna grab one of these American flags. So let me grab one of these American flags because we are gonna conquer the cave, and I believe that is gonna be it for this trip. So let's quickly check out all of our items. There we go. How much is this gonna be? Come on, break the bad news. How much is it? Oh my goodness, $425. Look, Buzz, it's a bird. All right, we gotta get out of here. Anyways, it looks like we just ended up buying all of the camping materials for this trip, so that means we can get out of here. Let's check on time. How are we doing on time? All right, not bad. It looks like it is about 11 a.m. So let's get out of here. We're gonna go and look for the cave. I kind of forgot where the cave is. I think the cave is gonna be near the firefighter station, so we're gonna make our way towards the firefighter station, and we're gonna see if we can find this creepy cave. I'm kind of nervous because it does look pretty creepy the last time I did see it. So let's go down this beautiful neighborhood and let's see. I don't see anything so far. Maybe it's going to be down here. I want you guys to keep your guys' eyes open and let me know if you guys see the cave, but I don't see the cave so far. But look at the water right here. It looks so nice. I might have to jump in the water, but let's continue driving. I think I might just make my... Oh, no, we just found it. No way. Holy moly. Talking about going back, we ended up finding the creepy cave, and yo, what is that? Is this like a rare car? Oh my goodness, what did we find? Wait, can I claim this? Oh, it looks like I already have it. Never mind. Alright, so this is going to be the creepy cave that we are going to be camping at. So I'm going to hop in the TRX and I'm going to turn on the lights because it is super dark right here. So, oh, hold on. Let me turn on those lights. There we go. And now we should have enough lights to start setting down our camp for tonight. So first things first is going to be the tent, which is going to go right down here. There we go. We're going to put a campfire kind of at the front of the cave. Let me quickly turn that thing on. Oh, dude, that sounds amazing. Can you guys listen to that? Oh my goodness, that is satisfying. All right, next up is the bench. We're gonna put the bench right here. Oh, hold on. Oh, that is really close to my campfire. Let me actually move my campfire a little bit more towards the entrance. What else do we have? The lantern, which is gonna go on top of the bench. There we go. Did I say bench? I mean the picnic table. Oh my goodness. And then we do have some light towers, which are gonna go inside of here. So I'm gonna place the first light tower right there. Let's quick deployment. Turn the light on. Oh my goodness, we got so much more light. Next up is our sleeping bag, which is easily gonna go right here inside our chair, which is probably gonna go... I actually don't know where our chair is gonna go. We could put one like down here. We're just gonna sit in the dark. I'm kidding. We could probably put a tower light right here. Let's quickly turn that thing on. Oh yeah, look at that. And since we have conquered this cave, we're gonna put the American flag. Let me just quickly adjust this. I'm gonna put it right here and boom, this is now our cave. All right, so we pretty much have everything set up. I'm gonna cook my marshmallow tonight, but for now we're gonna quickly make a run towards the gas station so we can get a hamburger and some chips. So we're gonna quickly hop in. Oh wait, oh my goodness, I completely forgot about the hay bales. Let me quickly unload them from my truck. All right, so the first hay bale is gonna go right here in the back. There we go. Let me grab the other hay bale. 1, 2, and that was a big jump, you guys. Alrighty, I've got the second hay bale. I'm not sure where this one's gonna go now. All right, the second hay bale is gonna go right next to the first one. We're gonna put that one right there. And now we have 2 more hay bales, so let me quickly grab this one and this one. There we go. I'm gonna kick up the tailgate. Oh my goodness, this is so heavy. I am gonna be so sore tomorrow. And then we're gonna put the last hay bales right here. Look at that. We've got a nice seating area just in case we get company tonight. But anyways, we can now officially make our way towards the brand new truck stop that they added, I think this month. I don't think it's been 2 months now. So let's make our way over there. So we're gonna turn off those hazards and headlights, and let's quickly make our way towards the truck stop and come back really fast, because if you guys take a look at the time, oh my goodness, it's already midday. That's we're not doing too good on time, so let's quickly step on it. Oh my goodness, this thing is super fast. And just like that, we are now at the brand new truck stop. So let's quickly pull in and let's go through the drive-thru. Let me quickly check my gas. And all right, so we're pretty good on gas right now. I pretty much have a full tank, but this is pretty much where we're gonna be ordering our food. Actually, you know what, not ordering, looking at the food. So honestly, oh, that one looks delicious right there. I think I'm gonna grab that one. All right, so let's get number 2. Let's quickly pull up to the drive-thru. I'm gonna quickly place my order. Which one? Oh, that's gross. What the hell is that? A zombie burger? What the heck is that? This one looks delicious. We're gonna click on that, and we should now have our meal right here in the passenger seat. So let's quickly make our way back to the campsite before the sun falls so we can eat our meal. Dude, look at this lake. This lake is looking so fresh. I kind of want to jump into the water. I've been wanting to jump in the water since the beginning of this video. I am so crazy. All right, so we're gonna have to pull in right here. And then where was the cave? I think we came through the back of the gas station, right? I mean, it's getting a little bit dark, so I am gonna turn on those headlights back on, and our cave should be somewhere around here. Oh, it's gonna be right here. Let me actually park up my truck right at the top at the cave. So we're gonna turn that thing off. I'm gonna leave my hazard lights completely on. Oh, look at the suspension on this thing. Dude, that is so realistic. Alrighty, let's hop into the cave and let's enjoy our meal. So let me take a bite of this burger. Let's see if it's actually good. So in 3, 2, and hamburger, delicious. One more bite. Oh my goodness. Alright, looks like we got some fries as well. Let's try these fries. Oh my goodness, they are so good. Let me get one. Dude, they're so nice and salty. And lastly, it looks like we got some type of soda. It's called plain mud grub. I'm not sure what that is, but we're gonna take a quick sip and whoa. One more. Yo, that is actually really good. I'm surprised that this meal from the truck stop is actually good. But before we do have our nice marshmallow, we're gonna quickly jump into the water so we can not go to sleep all full. I think we need a little countdown in 3, 2, and 1. It's gonna be so cold. And jump. Oh my goodness, dude, it is so cold. Get out. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna get sick. Do not jump in the river when it's past the afternoon because it is gonna be so cold. But anyways, it looks like the sun is about to go down, which means we can have our nice marshmallow. Let's cook this thing. I'm gonna try not to burn it. There you go. It looks like it's about ready, so let's get a bite. That marshmallow was soft as a cloud. Honestly, I am so full. But anyways, let's see if it's finally night. And oh my goodness, oh, this is pretty creepy, you guys. You know what, I think it's time for bed. I'm gonna go inside my tent, and I think it's time to catch some rest so we can be finished with this challenge. Whoa, what time is it? Let's get out of bed. I don't know what time is it. Did I sleep in? And yo, that is a crazy sunrise. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful morning. Honestly, I think we survived this 24-hour challenge camping in this creepy cave. And honestly, if you guys did enjoy it, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe because it does mean a lot to me. And I'll catch you guys on to the next one. Peace. Alrighty everyone, if you guys did enjoy this series, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It does mean a lot to me, and I will catch you guys on to the next video. Peace.